Thank you for joining me on another video in our Lost Kids production series. This is video number 16. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about writing a story from scratch and you know, evolving your characters, evolving your story to reach a place you're comfortable with. So a lot of people come ask me how did I get the Lost Kids to where it is now. Like it's a really big project, several characters, a whole new world. There's a mythology behind it, and the thing is, these things they really don't happen overnight. It's very important to have it is important to have a vision of what you're gonna do with your story. I mean, after all, it is your story. But it's also very important to know how and when to collaborate with other people, because you never know where good ideas are going to come from. And for me, the Lost Kids has been a process. I started writing it as a screenplay, and like for instance, the first draft I had like, I don't know, over 20 kids. You know, and then as each draft went by, I had a smaller and smaller cast of characters, because you know, you don't want to do too much on when you're first introducing people to your story. You know, I had a teacher at film school that said less is more. So the less characters you have in your story, the more you can develop them, and the more real they're gonna be, and people are gonna be able to identify themselves with those characters more. So once I had written a few drafts of The Lost Kids, I always made sure to give it to people to read, whether they were friends, family, co-workers. I also took it to screenwriting classes, so my classmates would give me notes. So it was all a process to be able to get to The Lost Kids where it is today. So you can see it really doesn't happen overnight. And once I was comfortable with the screenplay, it was time to collaborate with the artists. But as you can see here, from when I first started fleshing out these characters with Guma, he brought some ideas to the table, which I definitely used later on. Same goes for some concepts I worked out with Billy Fowler. And like for instance, here I'm showing you the Billy's concept for Alphonse. And as you can see, it actually became the official look of the character. So you see, as each person went through the Lost Kids, they each helped me a lot with these characters visually. And at this day and age, where you can get instant feedback from your fans and your friends, there's no reason why not to listen to these people. So there you have it. This was a very short video on a couple of tips on creating a world and the characters and story, and I promise to get into more detail in the future. Thank you so much again for joining me. Don't forget to find us on Facebook, and please subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with those videos. Cheers!